Rutgers fans, I don't know why it's always a rainy day when I come on to talk to you about the latest Rutgers news, but here we are on another rainy Thursday, and I'm here to unpack just a little bit of recruiting news, really. The final recruiting rankings are in for the 2024 class. Rutgers has finished as the runner-up, the number 2 class in the nation behind Duke, according to Rivals. That's great stuff. Obviously, Ace Bailey finished as the number 2 player, Dylan Harper the number 3. And it's the best class Rutgers has ever had coming in, with the exception of the late 70s or the mid 70s with that epic class that we all know about. So it's good news. Look, it's there's a lot to be excited for the upcoming season. As I've said, you still got to fill out the roster. With respect to filling out the roster, we did get a commitment from Merrimack transfer guard Jordan Durkak. The young man is 6'5", and he was the Northeast Conference's Player of the Year last year. Something to be desired was three-point shooting, but he gets to the rim. He knows how to adjust midair. He's a good offensive player. He was good enough to win Player of the Year in that conference. He's also a very solid defender. I've been saying we still have to play Pike basketball if we want to be successful. So the fact that we got another player who can be a defender and inject some defense in if we need to, plug some guys in off the bench to get defensive energy going. We have a guy here. Here's a veteran player, 2 years of eligibility left, a big guard, which is nice. Again, three-point shooting, not the best, but we'll see. He did climb from the low 20s in percentage to the high 20s the last 2 years in three-point shooting. So that's good. And look, this guy... You're looking at him as your, sixth man, seventh man. And when your guy who's the seventh man, one of the biggest problems we've had in the Pike era in certain seasons is that when we had to go to the bench, we didn't have depth on the bench. And that caused a lot of problems. So now the fact that we can go to the bench and have a formidable player who can play solid defense, who can score, who, while he may not wind up being Big Ten Player of the Year, can come up to the Big Ten and as a 6th, 7th man can probably do some good damage and be a solid component to a team that wants to make a run. So I like the pickup quite a bit. We also have Jaden Jones, not that Jaden Jones, another Jaden Jones with an O, visiting. He is a sharpshooter, three-point shooter. We need more, we need as many shooters as we can get. And everybody's looking for as many shooters as they can get. So it's good to have to be looking at three-point shooters. I'm glad that we're doing that. We need more sharpshooters. But to be honest with you now, I'm really looking at, and I said this to you guys a week or so ago, or if not more, we need to get a big man in here. And it's no secret. Pike knows it. The staff knows it. The fans know it. Everybody knows it. I'm waiting on bated breath. Now, I know Ogboli just entered the portal, leaving Georgia Tech and declaring for the NBA draft while maintaining his eligibility. I don't know if there's still any hope there for Rutgers since he was a previous Rutgers commit. But we've got to answer that big man question, and it's got to be a rim protector, and it's got to be somebody who can bang and defend down low, and then somebody we can go to, especially if you want to make a run later in the year where some of these teams in other conferences in particular have really good guard play and good guard defense. Maybe somebody who can make them pay down low. And until we get that final 5 piece, I'm still waiting on bated breath to see what this team's going to look like and what I think the potential is. So great pickup. And I'm loving the backcourt right now. Frontcourt, you got Martini. And, let's see what happens with the 5 spot. That's what I'm still waiting on. And we can fill one of the 2 remaining spots with Jaden Jones, get a sharpshooter to be, again, the 6th, 7th, depending on matchup and how the game's going and whatnot. That's awesome. I'd love that. But my biggest thing, and I'm sure everybody's waiting on that big man commit. So we still continue to wait on that. And that's where we are. Football news, Antoine Raymond, Clearwater, Florida running back, a 4-star, committed to Greg Schiano and the football program. I've been hyped about the football program. You guys have heard me on my last few videos talk about the football program, be hyped about the football program. The momentum is real. The momentum is rolling. He had to say that it was a great environment, great culture, good coaches. That family atmosphere that Schiano is fostering is not only keeping guys here, and preventing a lot of guys from entering the portal. Although Konga entered the portal, is entering the portal, which is disappointing news. But for by and large, we've been able to keep most of our guys, despite an NIL fund, but a limited NIL fund. And now you get a 4-star from Florida who's reclassifying. So he's reclassifying to 2024. And I loved his choice of language. We still have that Jersey prowess because he said they made an offer and I couldn't refuse. So he obviously knows what's up with Jersey, and he's intrigued about playing and embracing this culture, which, hey, if that's still working, we still got a shtick that's going to play well with these kids. I'm all for it. So look, more steps forward for the basketball team, even more added momentum for this boulder that seems to be rolling downhill with the football team. You got to be happy about it today. We got a scrimmage coming up Saturday, I believe. We're going to hear from Shiano as far as spring practice goes. So I'll be touching base with you guys soon. And any other big news, I'll be touching base with you guys. But basketball gets another commit that's much needed. Basketball continues to work through prospects in the transfer portal. But where's that big man? We are waiting, and I'll be here to talk to you about it when it happens. If you guys haven't done so yet, hit that subscribe button. We've got a few more subscribers in the past couple weeks. Welcome to the channel. More written content coming soon to the College Huddle. Remember, this podcast is officially a member of the College Huddle Network. Look up the College Huddle on Google. Look it up on the internet. It's a growing podcast network of nationwide content creators. I am happy to be holding down Rutgers as part of the College Huddle, and that's where you can find my written content. Every bit of support helps. Let's get to 500 subscribers before the start of the football season. Click subscribe right now. Just click it if you can. And join the channel, join the family. And if you see me out and about in New Brunswick, say hello. I was at Steakhouse 85 the other day. Awesome meal. But anyway, until more news pops, go Knights. Larry K. out.